Good morning, broadcasters. Welcome to another installment of 360 Seconds, the latest news and commentary for broadcast professionals. My name is Pax Moore, here reporting for TKT 1957. Let's discuss the latest news in tech with our respected expert, Philip Grossman. Don't forget to give the program a like and subscribe. Accentize has recently released its flagship speech restoration plugin, dxRevivePro. This update introduces three new algorithms, Studio 3, Natural 2, as well as EQ Restore. Phil, what is your take on this news?
Well, I'm not an audio person, and I'll be quite honest. Audio is one of those things that's probably the most difficult and sort of the unsung hero in video. What's the saying? Uh, uh, or audio without video is just radio, but video without
Mhm.
audio is security cam footage. So audio is very important. So it's interesting what AI has started to be able to bring to the audio field. Audio, obviously, from an AI perspective, is much easier than video. There's far less variables, but this tool really does a good job at sort of isolating the voice, bringing it if you have extra reverb in the room or if you've got dropouts. It really is doing a great job in making audio that much better. Obviously, on a full feature film, probably you're going to have a good audio guy. It may be there to save you. But for the documentary filmmakers, people doing interviews where you just don't have the ability to set up in a sound isolated room or have sound dampening with you, it's really a great tool to give you perfect or nearly perfect audio. And what's nice about it is you can sort of tune it to either be, you know, really sort of machine processed to just adding a little bit and anything in between. So you really can pick how that tech is going to be applied.
Wow, awesome. So ARRI has just released a software update pack 1.3 for the Alexa 35. It includes a new 3.8K format for recording, enhanced monitoring options, including playback support for headphones with the AEM1, additional lens user buttons, Wi-Fi improvements, as well as other metadata enhancements. What are your thoughts about this one, Phil?
So I'm a red shooter, so ARRI is my enemy. No, just kidding. ARRI, they make fantastic cameras. They are, I think, 70% or so of the film production world, and it's interesting to see that effectively cameras nowadays are computers that happen to have a sensor and lens mount on them, and the ability to improve and add features and functions to those cameras over time is really a value to the end user, the person who's purchased the camera. So you're not just purchasing something that, you know, when you pull it out of the box, that's all it's ever going to do. They're able to add these different and increase functionality and capabilities to the cameras over time. So it's an exciting world. I'm glad to see ARRI sort of jumping on that bandwagon as well and really sort of pushing those boundaries with what they're able to process in the camera. So for all the ARRI users, I think this is a great update. This camera, I think, came out in 2022. It's sort of become a mainstay in that film world. So they now have some additional features and functions that they'll be able to apply in the field.
Awesome. So Ikegami will introduce the HDK X500 Portable 3 CMOS HD camera. It will make its European market debut at the IBC 2024 in Amsterdam, actually, at the RAI Convention Center, I think starting on Friday, September 13th throughout the weekend. Phil, I know you travel a lot. Is this something that you're taking a trip for? Is it something that's worth, going out to see in Amsterdam?
Yeah, so I will be at IBC in Amsterdam, so I'm interested in seeing this camera. Ikegami is one of the leaders in that sort of that studio broadcast camera, that 2/3 inch mount, 2/3 inch sensor, B4 mount. It's interesting that it's still a 3 CMOS sensor. A
Mm.
lot of cameras have gone to single sensors, but they've kept up the 3 CMOS, so you're effectively getting a better quality image in the studio. It's designed to be both pedestal mounted, so within a production studio, or on jib, or it can be shoulder mounted. So they've really thought about making it a more universal camera. I still am, I've never been a big fan of the 2/3 inch sensor. I understand it. I understand the need for it in television. You're starting to see a lot of organizations sort of move away from that. Although I think this will be a great equalizer for those who are in that two-thirds inch sensor B4 mount arena, being able to have 4K now, native 4K, a 3-chip design, really giving the resolution that you need within a studio. I know typically it gets that, you know, soap opera look, but I think that the processing and the capabilities of these sensors have sort of made them more, and I hate to use that term, but filmic look to it. And the fact that it is a 3 CCD or 3 CMOS sensor will really help along those lines as well.
Awesome. Many thanks to our expert, Philip Grossman, and the TKT team. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Goodbye. Have a good one.